Hello my darlings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Mariya. This channel is about spirituality. Please subscribe below so we can be YouTube friends. This is my video about the portal of May 5th, 2025. The 5-5 energy portal. As you may notice, there are 3 5s in the day. So the energy of the 5 is going to come front and center. The energy of the 5 is very feminine. It is a balancing and harmonizing energy. Usually the energy of the 5 comes in our life or into our lives to show us a crack, like a fissure, where there is a little bit of lack. And to remind you that all lack is arbitrary. All lack is an illusion, that there is no shortage of energy in the universe. And you can very deliberately fill up your lack with the things that you need. So that is the theory, or rather the energy behind 5. However, when you look at the numerology of the day, May 5th, you actually get a 1. The day plus the month plus the year, you get the 1, which is really the code, the key code, when we're trying to decipher what the portal of 5-5 is all about. In this video, we're going to talk about the energies of the day, things to be mindful of, little rituals and meditations that I recommend, and how to best leverage the codes that are streaming down from the universe on this beautiful day. 5-5 is a very unique portal. I would go as far as saying that it is the portal of oneness. The energies of the day are very milky white, mixed with like gold and iridescent. Very beautiful, very ethereal, very angelic, if I say so myself. Now, there are many ways to look at oneness. And oneness, I think, is a very big word in spirituality. You know, we're all one, we came from the same source. This is not what this portal is about, actually. This is a very particular kind of oneness. And that is almost like wholesomeness, wholeness within, not so much the wholeness without. So this portal day is less about you looking at the outside world and more about looking within. And specifically, what's interesting about this portal, and by the way, I'm outside clearly, so you guys can hear all of the wondrous birds of Florida. I get that natural soundtrack for the 5-5 portal. Anyway, so the energies of oneness and how they come through for the 5-5 is very interesting, because this day is meant to bring us closer to our own inner wholeness, or wholesomeness, if you will. And here's how it would work. So there are massive white codes, like an avalanche of this milky white gold iridescent light that is streaming down from actually source energy. So these energies are not streaming down from the galaxy. They're not streaming down from anything below source. So like these are the highest potency codes that you could receive while incarnated. Why are these codes coming? These codes are coming to fill our empty cups up with the particular frequency that we need in order to move forward with our lives. Now, when you feel and, when you connect on the day off, like the day off on 5-5, it may be clear to you what are the energies that you're missing. Like you may be like, okay, I need more love in my life, or I need like more trust because I can trust people, or what have you, right? Like you may have extreme clarity around what it is that you need, or you may have the lack of thereof. You're like, something is missing from my life, but I'm not sure what it is. The good news is this portal is good for everyone. Irrespective and regardless of what it is that you're missing, this day has the energies for you, because white light, technically, is the combination of all of the other lights, right? It's that all of the other colors of the rainbow condensed into one. And when the milky white energies of source is streaming down into our plane of existence, they actually become dispersed into all of these different colors. And so your body can receive a particular color that your body needs. Now, of course, color is a proxy for energy. Like the energies of trust tend to be blue or white. The energies of love tend to be emerald or pink, but you almost don't even need to know, as long as you're just willing and able to receive. You can receive those energies, and like what I would recommend is you receive them into 2 containers inside of your body, the heart space and the belly, the solar plexus. So you have 2 chakras, the heart chakra, and then the solar plexus in the abdomen. You would want to imagine them as this empty vessels, and then in a meditative state, and you can do this anytime during the 5-5 portal. You just sit in meditation. You start with breathing, you really connect with yourself, right? Yourself first and foremost, like this present version of you that is currently incarnated. And then you imagine, you picture yourself being washed over by these milky golden iridescent energies, and picture them streaming down your crown, like through your crown center and into first the heart space. And then your heart is going to want to collect a particular energy color from that white space. So like the moment that waterfall hits your heart chakra, it's going to start turning a particular color in you. And you don't have to do anything other than just watch it happen. Now, of course, as this process happens, it may take like 3 to 5 minutes for your heart container to be filled up with the exact energy that you need in order to bring you back to wholeness or wholesomeness or oneness within, right? It's almost like if you were missing a particular energy stream, that is the exact stream very intuitively from the universe that you're going to get. And all you have to do is witness. What color is it? And if you want a little bit more information, you can ask this actual waterfall that's streaming down from source consciousness, hey, what is the meaning of this color that I'm seeing? You know, you may be seeing, I don't know, aquamarine. Like, what is the meaning of aquamarine in my heart chakra? And then tune into the message. And that message is going to come through. And then once your heart container is all filled up, allow the energy to go deeper into your abdomen. And then there is another empty container there right around your solar plexus chakra. And just feel that container taking and absorbing all of those light codes, and they're going to be a different color altogether. So your heart space is going to be needing one kind of energy, and your solar plexus, your source, your center of identity and ego in a way, but not ego in a bad way, that's going to be a completely different energy that wants to come through. Look at that sun. All of a sudden it became lighter. Yes, all the codes. I'm talking about solar plexus sun. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so much more fun to just record outside. Anyway, so fill that container up in your belly and just like watch that fill to the brim. You want it overflowing with that energy. Pay attention to what color it is. Ask the universe, why do I need to receive this color? Once you're done with the 2 containers, if anywhere else in your body you're feeling restriction, tension, pain, allow this waterfall to go there and like almost envelop that part of your body with its codes. And you're going to notice that you feel instantly better. Oh, last but not least, my guides are showing me that you need to allow that energy to come out from the soles of your feet. Almost like imagine like you need to uncork the soles of your feet, because like usually, there's a lot of energy exchange that happens through the soles of our feet, but this is one of these energy portals that always gets clogged in our bodies. So literally imagine uncorking the soles of your feet, like almost like as if there were corks, and then you plug them open and you watch that white force stream from source consciousness just exit out from the soles of your feet and carry away with it any darkness, dirt, debris, anything that no longer belongs to you. Just allow that cleanse to take place naturally. If you would like to dive deeper, on One Mother app, I have a meditation app. There is an entire guided journey that is, there are a lot of, it's a long name, but essentially if you, in the Discover tab, you can search for star activation. And it just works so well. That particular meditation works so well with the energies of the day. It's going to amplify your receptivity. 5-5. A really beautiful harmonization portal. Whether you know what is the energy that you need or you don't know what is the energy that you need, you get to receive it. If you have a specific request from the universe, like the universe, I need more abundance in my life, the universe, I need a husband, like whatever, you can ask that from the universe on 5-5 and notice what kind of energy needs to enter your body. The color specifically, right? What kind of energy does this waterfall become when you're trying to when you're requesting that from the universe? Because if you have not aligned with that, it's because you're missing something. It is because you don't yet have what it takes, call it, energetically to bring it forward. And so you would imagine that streaming down is a particular color of energy, and let that energy be absorbed inside of your body where that energy needs to go. Your body is incredible. Your body is very intuitive. So just let that become absorbed. And that's what I need to tell you. What else? Take it easy on 5-5. Please, no hardcore workouts if you can. No hardcore cardio. If you can, we want to keep the crown open, which means that we definitely don't want to go too much into the lower chakras. So what else do I need to tell you? Drink a lot of water. Orange juice, for whatever reason, and vitamin C are really good to absorb the energies of the day. So if you can have an actual orange, right? Have an actual orange. It just really helps these energies land for whatever reason. Have honey. Initially, it looked like the portal of milk and honey. Plant-based milk, please. Don't want to hurt any cows. If you want to have like plant-based milks with your chai tea latte or what have you, do so. And honey is really, really good for the energies of the day. Sun gazing, a really, really good important ritual. Not that there is a day, not that there is like a bad day for sun gazing, but of course, remember, for sun gazing, you don't do that in the afternoon sun. You do it first thing in the morning, when during the dawn, or at pretty much at the sunset. That's when those are the only times you can really look at the sun and be okay with, from the eyesight perspective. What are some other things that are good for the day? Well, they're showing me a shower in the evening. If you're not the kind of person that takes showers in the evening, consider it on 5/5 and literally not pretend, imagine, envision, go create for yourself that shower that you're taking is literally that white waterfall, and just allow that to clean all of your light bodies. So that energetic shower, specifically on 5/5, can clean more than your physical body. You would almost want to imagine, right, these sphere or egg shape around you, which would represent your aura, and just literally picture how that shower, which is also the waterfall from source, gets inside of the aura and cleanses away everything, all of the dirt and debris from outside of your body and your space. And also, what it's good for? If there are any fissures, cracks, little imperfections around your auric field, that waterfall is going to bring everything back to wholeness. Yeah, it's a beautiful day of wholeness, and it's a day to get this energetic boost, get the energetic top up for all the things that you need. Because I definitely see it as this massive birthing portal in a way. And what is birthing is your wholesomeness, where in and of yourself you have all of the energies that you could possibly need in order to move forward. And it's almost like you become a self-regenerating system, a self-regenerating organism that does not really need anybody else to complete you, which is not to say that we do not want to share our love with other people and be in community, but it's one thing needing somebody because you're lacking something, and a whole other thing coming into a relationship with your cup full as the fullness that you are. Beautiful portal. They're also showing me what could be very therapeutic on that day is drawing, scribbling, doodling. It could be as simple as just putting paint on canvas. It could be they're showing me doodling sun, symbols for sun, for whatever reason. And then just imagining as you're doodling, or sometimes, if you want to draw clouds or something these symbols on paper, just imagine and envision what you'd like your life to be in your third eye, in your mind's eye. Just imagine, your best possible future, because your thoughts are extremely material on 5/5. Your thoughts are, it's almost they get straight up to source consciousness, right? Because it's a portal between you and source that is opened up, or that will open up, and you become the antenna and a transmission tower. And so your thoughts become very, very material. So watch out for what you're thinking. Watch out for what you're putting out into the universe on 5/5. Watch out what you say. Your words are going to be such spells. You're going to be spell casting with your language that entire day. Now, of course, we always cast spells with our language, and what we say about ourselves and the world really determines our world. But on 5/5, it's everything on steroids. It's amplified to a great, great, great degree. Beautiful portal, the land of milk and honey. And I feel so much bliss coming forth for this community as a result of all the codes streaming down. A very beautiful, delectable energy. If you have a buddy that needs to see this video, I, for some reason, just got a sense that this particular one needs to be shared with your friends or with your community. Do forward it to them because they could also benefit from the land of milk and honey. And remember, you are enough. You're more than enough just as you are. You're more than enough. You got it. And really, you know, even if you're missing a particular energy, it's just such a sliver. And like for source consciousness, it's going to be so easy to fill you up so that you're primed to go for the rest of the year. You know, but create in bliss, create in flow, you know, that easeful, gentle creation. That is what this portal enables, right? It is here to enable femininity through masculinity, to enable the 5, the energy of the 5 through the 1. The 1 is a very masculine number, the number of, you know, forging your own path. A very beautiful portal, very activating. In general, meditating on that day, you may notice that it's like the entire universe wants to give you a hug. Watch out for the synchronicities too. I feel like a lot of synchronicities, a lot of messages coming through on 5/5. If you have some dreams that, you know, you wake up in the morning, so like from May 4th to May 5th that night, when you wake up in the morning on May 5th and you dreamed of something, could be, you know, your guide sending you messages through the dream. So pay attention to what you are dreaming. Pay attention to the people that are coming into your vicinity on May 5, especially if they're out of nowhere. They have some kind of significance. Like if somebody contacts you out of the blue on 5/5, do pay attention. Could be a special person. Doesn't mean it's a special person for everybody watching this video, but there are some special people that want to come through almost like as a gift from the universe. And yeah, just know that 5/5 is for you to absorb these beautiful energies and for you to reemerge on the other side victorious and fully primed for, you know, that next frontier, for that next dream of yours. And that's, you know, that's for the most part what I'm seeing about the energies of the day. You guys, you know, last but not least, I want to wholeheartedly invite you to my Glastonbury retreat, the only in-person retreat that I'm going to be doing this year in June. June 26th, 27th, 28th, right on the cusp, right after the summer solstice energy. So we're going to be right along the sun line, the sun ley line in Glastonbury, England, with a very close-knit small group where I'm going to be leading everybody in ritual and meditation in a massive, massive transformation. The retreat is called Phoenix Rising, and it's going to be a massive moment for you to first, day 1, release, let go, dive deep into the shadow. I am a channel, I'm a psychic, and during these retreats, I usually do group readings, but also individual readings on people. And, you know, I may point out to you what it is that you specifically need to work on, or what are the energies that are rising in you. So day 1 is usually the day of release. Day 2 for us is the day of the rising. That is where we get codes from the cosmos. That's where we get codes from the universe. And by the way, I am really good at holding space. Not only that, but the way I hold space for people, you know, my aura is extremely, extremely healing in and of in and of itself. It starts rewriting people's codes very quickly when you just get into my auric field, when there is no screen between us. But not only that, I work with a group of very high vibrational spirit guides and ascended masters that always hold space from the other side. I am just a channel. And it is really about the codes that they're going to be able to stream through me into your bodies that's going to really make or break that retreat for you. And the amount of transformation you're going to receive over the course of 3 days that we spend together is going to last you for 6 to 12 months, you guys. 6 to 12 months, like you're going to feel like somebody's still doing work on your body. It's really, and like, I know this for a fact because this is, you know, it's not my first time hosting this retreat, so I know what tends to happen with people. Like, it is going to blow your mind. We're going to be in Glastonbury Abbey, the land of Avalon, the spot where King Arthur is supposedly buried. Now, if you ask me, he's not buried there, but there is a portal into Fairy. You know, I digress, but there are a lot of portals into Fairy from Glastonbury Abbey. And it is in and of itself such a portal location. So we're going to spend 2 days there. We're going to walk up Tor. And Glastonbury in general is the heart chakra of the earth. And we're going to be in ritual. I'm going to bring my drum. We're going to do the chanting. We're going to clear up the things from your throat, like so your expression can really come through. We're going to align with your purpose. Day 3, we go to Avebury Henge, kind of like Stonehenge, only Stonehenge is a little bit more masculine. Avebury Henge is my preferred henge. It's more feminine. And it has massive, massive, massive energies of dragons, you guys. And I go way back with dragons. Like, there's probably going to be some light language with dragons streaming through for sure. And then towards the end, we're going to complete everything with true Phoenix rebirth, with a fire and water ritual, where you all are going to get the blessings, where you all are going to be anointed, where you all are going to burn the things that no longer serve you. It's going to be magical, you guys. It's a one-of-a-kind event. I'm doing it with, some of my best friends are going to attend. So I'm literally going to host this from the depth of my soul and my heart to my community. There are very few tickets left. Just saying, just putting it out there. Very few tickets left. And maybe we'll see. Very few tickets left. Just wanted to put it out there so you guys are not mad at me that I didn't tell you. If you want more info, thisismariya.com is where you can learn all about my Glastonbury retreat, or down below in the description section. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments how the energies of 5-5 portal land for you. Or if you have any questions about the Glastonbury retreat, let me know in the comments as well. So much love for you. Big, big, big heart. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, darlings.